So we're staying in our import pdf.dwg file, and we've got obviously our PDF imported into our AutoCAD drawing, as we did in the previous video. Now you'll notice if I zoom in to the text that forms the dimensions there on our little PDF that we've brought in, that it is actually all made up of polylines. Because basically AutoCAD doesn't actually recognize the text in the PDF. It just brings it in as AutoCAD entities, in this case polylines. So what you've got is a command that allows you to recognize the text that comes in with the PDF. And what it allows you to do is it allows you to recognize the SHX text that comes in. So what we can do is we can go to the Insert tab on the ribbon, and on the import panel here, you've got Recognize SHX Text, and you've also got the recognition settings. So let's have a look at the recognition settings first. I'll click here like so, and you can see that it recognizes certain SHX fonts, for example. You can create text on the current layer, the same layer as the geometry. You've got your recognition threshold, use best matching font, and so on. There's the font preview there. So you've got things like Roman S, Simplex, TXT, and so on. These are all SHX fonts, and if you're an older, more seasoned user of AutoCAD, you'll recognize those fonts as the older fonts that you used to have in much earlier versions of AutoCAD as well. Now, all of those settings can be set up. I'm not going to make any changes, though. I'm just going to OK the settings like so. So now what I can do is I can select the objects that I want to convert into text. Now, once those settings are set up, it automatically takes me into the recognize text command there, which is PDFSHXTEXT, and you have to type that all as well. I'll show you how to type it in a moment. But don't forget, you can also just go up here and click on Recognize SHX Text, like so, and there's the Select Objects prompt. You'll notice there if I right-click on the mouse, I can go into the settings there, which takes me back to the dialog as well. I'll just cancel that and we're back in our Select Objects prompt. So what I'm going to do now is do a little click there and just do a crossing selection over that 150 dimension. So there's the objects I've selected. All I do now is press Enter, and it tells me now that one of groups of selected geometry was converted to text. So I can close that now, and my suggestion is don't tick the box saying do not show this message again, because you get a good little bit of information here that tells you what's going on with that text. When I click on close, you can see now that it's converted that to the layer as per the settings, and it's now mtext on the layer PDF. So let's go through that one more time. Recognize SHX text is there, but I can type, if I want to, PDFSHX and then the word text. It's all one command like that. Press enter, you get exactly the same prompt. So what I'll do, I'll select the 100 dimension now, click, little crossing selection, drag and click again, and there's the 100 selected. I press enter, like so. One of groups is converted to text. Click on close, and you'll notice now that that is mtext, and it's all set up as text on the PDF layer, which is the current drafting layer. And if I go back to the recognition settings, you can see there that I'm putting the text on the current layer. I could change it to the layer the geometry is on if I want to. Doesn't really matter. It's up to you how you set that up. I'll just cancel that. What I maybe should have done there is perhaps set the current layer to text, and then it would all go onto the text layer, for example. I'll just hit escape there to cancel the command, but that's how that PDF SHX text command works. And the whole idea is once you've imported your PDF into your AutoCAD drawing, you can then go through and make sure that all of your text is actually mtext rather than things like polylines, lines, and arcs, and so on.